Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Sophie Zadatny, Chancellor of the Vermont State Colleges System, and I'm delighted that you're joining us today for the official brand launch for Vermont State University. It's a momentous day and one that thousands of people across our campuses and the state have worked so hard to make a reality. Joining us today are several amazing people. First, Dr. Parwinder Graywall, the first president of Vermont State University, is here, along with Maurice Ouimet, the Dean of Enrollment for the new university. We also have our three terrific current presidents, Pat Moulton from Vermont Technical College, Tom Morse-Pugh from Castleton University, and John Mills from Northern Vermont University. Our faculty are represented by Janet Benion of Northern Vermont University, Preston Garcia of Castleton University, and Joan Richmond Hall of Vermont Technical College, all of whom are leaders of their respective faculty assemblies. And representing our more than 10,000 students system-wide, we have student trustee and newly minted graduate of Vermont Tech, Ryan Cooney. Maurice will provide a brief overview of the Vermont State University brand transformation, after which we will share aspects of the brand identity. And finally, the moment everyone has been eagerly anticipating and which we're excited to share with you, we will unveil our Vermont State University logo. First, let me introduce Vermont State University's inaugural president, Dr. Parwinder Graywall.
Thank you, Sophie. It's wonderful to be here today. I'm so excited for our shared opportunity to transform higher education in Vermont. Today is one step in that process of joining, unifying to be better together. For those of you just meeting me, let me share a little bit about myself. I bring over 25 years of experience in higher education and nearly 10 years in biotechnology industry and government. Most recently, I had the opportunity to help build a new university by bringing together the assets of three legacy institutions in Texas, where I have played multiple leadership roles, including as the founding Dean of the College of Sciences, Executive Vice President for Research, Graduate Studies, and New Program Development, Dean of the Graduate College, and currently serving as Special Assistant to the President. For students, alumni, faculty, staff, and community members who are watching today, I look forward to getting to know you and collaborating with you all to create a national model for a statewide, community-engaged hybrid university in Vermont. I also want to take a moment to thank the current presidents of Castleton, Northern Vermont University, and Vermont Technical College for their service. You have built a fantastic legacy, and I thank you for your dedication and commitment. And now, let me introduce to you Maurice Ouimet, Dean of Enrollment at Vermont State University. Maurice.
Thank you so much, Dr. Graywall. I'm really happy to be with all of you here today for this really exciting event. In this next segment, as Chancellor Zadatny mentioned, I would like to take a moment to describe the process we've gone through to get us to this point in the process. When we started the work of transformation 2 years ago, we knew that a strong brand for Vermont State University was critical in capturing the very best of what our institutions offer. We partnered with Vision Point Marketing to engage our communities so that they could learn more about who we are and what we value. Students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members have all contributed to getting us to where we are today. Thanks to Vision Point Marketing, there is strong evidence of the many historically rich traditions, stories of student success, great career outcomes, lifelong connections, and a genuine sense of community in how we describe Vermont State University. Students of all types and backgrounds can find their place with us. To bring the brand identity and logo to where it is today, we worked with the Vermont-based design firm Solidarity of Unbridled Labor. We are proud to have worked with them to bring the Vermont State University brand to life. And now we will hear from our institution presidents, faculty, and our student trustee about the aspects of Vermont State University's identity. To kick us off, I would like to introduce President Pat Moulton from Vermont Tech.
Thanks so much, Maurice. and it's a pleasure to be here today. There are 5 aspects of the Vermont State University brand identity. The first is that we have the heart of Vermont. Vermont State University is in Vermont and for Vermont. We are inspired every day by this great state, and in turn, we work tirelessly in collaboration to uplift our community. This means that we have real, meaningful relationships throughout the state and a close pulse on its needs. Our students benefit from research opportunities, internships, service learning, and co-op experience to become active and engaged citizens. For example, we partner with employers who provide paid internships, scholarships. They host our students in clinical experience, and for whom we conduct customized training solutions. Vermont State University is also located in the heart of Vermont, with a presence in more than 17 communities around the state, with more virtual learning opportunities as we grow. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce John Mills, interim president at Northern Vermont University.
Thank you, Pat. I will speak to the brand pillar that is fearless innovation and exploration. It is the foundation of how we educate, simply put. It's a way of life. We never tire of learning, and we're always curious. This proactive spirit of discovery is ever present in the education we provide. The possibilities for students are endless, with our expertise in areas like applied technology, engineering, healthcare, education, business, psychology, climate change science, computer science, and the arts. It's ever present in our learning and working community, a way of being, a philosophy. Students gain global skills with local businesses and nonprofits with opportunities to learn and work built into their academic experience. Our alums work everywhere, at the Weather Channel and Pfizer, in schools from the US to Scotland, at mountain resorts like Jay Peak at Home and Big Sky, Montana, at VPR and Netflix, and in state government in Vermont and beyond. An example of just one of our programs is our outdoor education, leadership and tourism degree, putting students to work as part of their academic experience, running adventure-based after-school programs in the towns surrounding Linden, where the thrill and challenge of exploration is passed forward to a new generation. We've got on-the-ground experience that put our students first in solving unscripted problems for our world. And now let me introduce Castleton University President Tom Moores-Pugh.
Thanks, John. That's great. The third aspect of our brand identity is that we're both thinkers and doers. Vermont State University students are more than well-rounded critical thinkers. By the time they enter the wide world, they're passionate doers with the problem-solving skills necessary to take on any challenge outside of the academic sphere. We cultivate a mindset of deep analysis and independent thought through a holistic education that pushes them to develop not only great imaginations, but also the ability to bridge connections. Courses, faculty expertise, and student activities are vast. The enormous variety opens the door to a range of perspectives for students to examine and learn from. Our nursing students have not just clinical skills and knowledge, but well-developed judgment. Our resort management students live and learn in the resort context with professional responsibilities and move directly into management positions upon graduation. Our athletic training students work alongside professionals on campus and move directly into working with a variety of clients and agencies. From food drives to organizing congressional candidate debates to running clubs and teams, Vermont State University graduates know how to get things done. And now I'm proud to pass it over to Janet Benyon of Northern Vermont University, Preston Garcia of Castleton, and Joan Richmond Hall of Vermont Tech.
Thanks, Tom. Our expansive yet intimate student experience makes up the fourth pillar. Our model affords students more access and flexibility. We provide a high-touch, personalized approach to statewide cross-campus collaboration to give students an incredibly high-quality, comprehensive, and flexible education. What this means for students is deeper, broader access with an expansion of hybrid and remote classes, while still providing that intimate one-on-one personalized experience with low class size and generous advising hours. We also provide a variety of experiential learning opportunities, such as faculty-led student research, internships that lead directly to jobs in the community, fieldwork, travel abroad. And just to give you an example, I often take students to places like Africa, Mexico, and the Caribbean, even Native American reservations, to give them training in ethnographic research and a chance to do humanitarian work. Take it away, John.
Thanks, Janet. So just as we get to know our students, families across Vermont get to know us as well. During my 20 years here, I've had brothers and sisters, cousins of brothers and sisters, even parents and children of graduates in my classroom. And I love getting to know all of the families that we get to see. Today, our students aren't just recent high school grads, and the changes we're making at Vermont State University will help us serve today's students better. These are veterans, associate's graduates coming back to us for a bachelor's degree, working adults, moms and dads, and those changing careers. While we get to know our students and they get to know us, we also get to know Vermont's employers. They serve on our advisory boards, and they help us create programs with great job placement rates and high returns on student investment. Preston?
Thanks, Joan. The same way Vermont is always changing through the seasons and the years, so too is Vermont State University, all without losing sight of the small scale that makes us special. Despite the agility in our offerings and the curiosity at the center of our methodology, we retain a core of intimacy with a personal touch. We know our students, not as names on a roster or faces in a classroom, but personally as people. Through advising in small class sizes, we know their successes and their struggles, and we are there by their side throughout it all. I spend entire summers working alongside students who are getting paid to conduct grant funding research, learning invaluable skills that have propelled them into top graduate and medical schools and positions in the biotech industry. Our students are our only priority, and that priority will never change. And now we will hear about our fifth and final brand pillar from Ryan Cooney, a 2022 graduate of Vermont Tech's professional pilot program. Take it away, pilot training specialist Cooney.
Thank you. The fifth and final aspect of our Vermont State University brand identity is one I'm pretty well acquainted with, which is dream big and dream different. Every great reality, as we know, began as a dream, as I can still remember taking my first trip on a plane and the sensation as the aircraft left the ground. This ignited a passion with me to study everything I could about aviation. Thanks to Vermont Tech, I was able to pursue a degree and gain multiple pilot's licenses and ratings. I've flown over the Green Mountains, the Hudson Corridor, and gained valuable experience through an internship at Burlington International Airport, while also being taught by highly experienced faculty. After 4 incredible years, I will be working for Republic Airways in their training department. For me and my fellow students, the opportunity to learn both inside and outside the classroom is invaluable. Students get to work towards more than a piece of paper. They will choose Vermont State University because their dreams are bigger than any classroom, and this is their gateway to the world.
As an institution, we also dream big. We dream of a world where education is appreciated and where students of all backgrounds are equitably supported to succeed. A world where every individual who passes through our doors receives a rich, real-world learning experience and gains an understanding of community, self, and their impact in the world. And now we're excited to share our new Vermont State University logo.
so nice to see that come to reality. I wanted to take a couple minutes just to talk about the logo for a little bit. The typeface is a bold, modern serif design. Like Vermont State University, it represents traditional roots and a contemporary expression. The colors represent Vermont today and tomorrow. Yes, we're the Green Mountain State, but we are so much more. We want the colors to make people think, to question the expected, and to ask, what if? So again, I would like to thank the students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members who made today possible. We are so excited for this next chapter in Vermont State University's story. We are excited to chart it with you. We encourage you to visit one of our locations over the summer to get to know us a little better. Our admissions team is really eager to get out and meet you in the coming months. For more information, please be sure to visit our site, vermontstate.vsc.edu. And please visit this frequently over the summer as more information will become available in the very near future. So thank you all for your participation today, and we really look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.
Okay, stream is ended.